Hi everyone, welcome back to and Computer and Technology channel. This lecture is how to format document part 2. In this part 2, we are going to learn how to work with line spacing, with border, page border, and page numbering, and so on. And let us continue and open our work, the previous file, as usual. You can open your recent work under recent document, and this is where we stopped last time. How do you going to apply or give line spacing? Line spacing is the gap between the line, the paragraph. Line spacing is the gap between each lines or a paragraph in a document. You can see there's a gap here between the title and subtitle. What if I want to close this line? Is it possible to reduce the list line? Yes, it's very possible to reduce it. To reduce it, you have to change the size, the gap size. That is the gap between the first and second line. And how do you do that? By clicking on line and paragraph spacing icon, which belongs to Home menu under the paragraph tab. This is the icon. If you click on it, you'll see that the gap there is 1.15. I want to reduce that gap to 1.0. I will now do that after position the cursor there. Or I want to increase the gap with 1.5. I'll first of all position cursor as usual. Or I want to increase the gap to 2.0. You can see it's expanding. Or 2.5. Are you seeing what is going on the screen? Or 3.0. It's still expanding. Or let me go to reducing the gap. Yeah. So you control the line spacing from this place. You are controlling the line spacing from here, and you can choose anyone. Let us choose 2.0. You see, the gap between the first and subtitle is too big. It's big. So let us reduce it to 1.0. You see the difference? See, the gap now reduced. So you control your line spacing from the document, from the paragraph tab under the Home menu. Now let us move up, scroll up. This is the paragraph. Select it. Let us change the gap. 1.5. This is 1.5. Let's go to another paragraph. Now I want to change it to 2.0. You can see that the gap differs between 1.5 and what 2.0. That is the line spacing. Another alternative to apply line spacing is that you launch paragraph dialog box. Launch paragraph dialog box. Everything concerned paragraph is inside the paragraph dialog box. And how are you going to launch that? By clicking on paragraph dialog launch. This is paragraph dialog box launch icon. You click on it. The paragraph dialog box will display. In this dialog box, you have indent and spacing. You have line and page break tab. Then indent and spacing is the general area that you can apply. How do you going to indent it? As a left indent, how do you increase it? Are you seeing what is going on here? That if I click OK, it will shift inside. Then my own now is 0.6. It's the likewise you can still increase the right indent. Now here is special. First line, hang. So which one? Is this the only first line that we want it apply or hang it? So maybe click OK for the first one. You can see this space now is 0.6. You see, this is the paragraph, that is the indent. The second paragraph is an indent paragraph. That means it's not starting from the beginning, the margin. It's it gives a gap of 0.6 from the margin, and that is indent. Your paragraph. I'm still on that paragraph. Yeah. So launch the box again. Set to return it. Yeah. Then under the spacing, this is line spacing. How do you want it before or after? Yeah. So you want the gap to be before or after the paragraph or after a line. This is 15 point after. This is 15 point after, because we are working. This is line spacing column, where you can choose exactly multiple, single, 1.0 is single. I want to turn it to single line spacing, which is now 1.0. 1.0 is single line spacing. You click OK button. You can see it's now adjusted to single line spacing. This is single line spacing. This is single line spacing. Okay, I believe you can apply a lot under the paragraph. You can set it for a document the way you like under the paragraph. So now the next thing here on advanced formatting document is how do we shade the portion that we selected? Shading. You shade your text, the background of your text. You click on this shade icon. Are you seeing this shade icon? You click on it. Then, and I need it to below shade. Shade. You see, it's different from selection. It's only the particular portion that I selected that I shaded the background of the text. So then you can remove the shading by selecting the portion again. Click on icon that represents shade. Click no color. I see no color here. You click no color. As you click no color, it will remove that shading. And what you see here is the selection sample. So then, what again? Can we do anything again under here? Now, next one is text highlight color, text highlight color, text highlight color, text highlight color. What is the difference between text highlight color and applying shading? That is the question. The difference between text highlighting color and applying shading. The text highlighting color adjusts the color according to the length of the text, but the shading is different because it's going to cover that particular line, whether if the text reaches to the end of the margin or not. It will cover the whole margin of that particular line. Let us check it again. You understand what I mean? Undo. This time, this is where my text stops. If I apply shade, it's going to reach to the end of the margin. It will not stop exactly here. Check it out. Then shading. So then to remove all those things, you have to click out or undo your work if you don't want to save it. Then we have another one called text effect. Text effect. This allows you to apply a visual effect to the selected text, such as shadow, glow, reflection, and so on and so forth. It allows you to apply a visual effect to the selected text, such as shadow, glow, or reflection on your text. So let us choose it. Look at it. You can see I change it to anyhow. You can then okay. And this is the portion I apply text effect. So that's the work of this text effect here. That's the work of what? This text effect here. So then what next? Under this format, advanced formatting, they have told you we are going to apply page border. How are you going to apply page border in this particular document? Is it possible? Yes, very, very possible. To apply page border, which menu will you locate page border? Are you dealing with page? Yes, you click on page layout. This is page layout. As you click on page layout, you click page border. Are you seeing page borders here? You click on it. The page border dialog box will appear. This is the page border dialog box. Then we have different way of applying border. You can choose from ready-made art, you click art, then apply to where? To the whole document, to section, to first page only. Okay, I'm going to apply to first page only so that it will be on the first page only. It will not enter another page. I click OK. I choose the option to measure from where? From the text. I measure it from the text so that it will work with my margin. And click OK. Click OK again. You can see the page border. See? This is the page border. And it's only but this first page. Only but the first page. You can see page 2. Nothing is there. So, and that is how to apply page border in this in your document. So now you can see there's a lot of things that you can do under formatting a file or document. Under formatting a file or document. Next, how to apply watermark on your document. What is a watermark? A watermark is the background text or picture. You can see this place that I have a watermark called Chuka's note. So then you click on watermark. You have confidential, diagonal, you have don't copy, but you can customize the watermark by choose custom watermark. And the custom watermark, you can see I change it to Chuka's e-note. To Chuka's word e-note. So let me say lesson notes. So I choose the font size that is going to display with. I choose apply. Is it horizontal or is it diagonal? Let it be diagonal. Click apply. Click close. If you scroll, you will see the background text called Chuka's lesson notes. You can see it crossing like this. Chuka's lesson notes. So, and that's how to apply cool watermark in a document. Next, how to apply column in a document. A column allows you to divide a page into several columns of your choice. So to apply column, you can apply a column in a section, you can apply a column in the whole work. So I want to apply column in this area from here. I'll select from here and stop here. Apply column. Click on page layout. Click on column. Choose the number of columns you want here. I choose 2 for instance. You can see this is my work. I applied column. You can see I divided the page into 2. I can divide it more than 2. I can divide the page more than 2. So that is how to apply column. There's a lot of things under formatting a document. I told you initially that to formatting a document is to beautify the work, make it more attractive for people to read it. So you can see I apply the column here. I believe you're understanding what I'm saying so far. I believe you're following up. So next is, how do we change the size of this paper? No? Okay. Before I go to the size of this paper, as far as I'm here now, let me apply another something called drop cap. A drop cap is the letter that covers 3 or 4 lines in a newspaper column. This is select the first letter, for instance. I select S, since, for instance. Then click Insert tab. Click Insert tab. On the Insert tab, locate drop cap. Okay, see drop cap here. You click on drop cap. How do you want to drop it? Dropped? No. Imagine? No. I will make option by click drop cap option. I'll choose dropped. I will now put the number of lines it will cover. then give this distance between from the letter or from the text if I decide, or leave it to the 0, click OK button. You can see it. You can see since covers 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, because I choose 4 lines. And that's how to apply drop cap in a newspaper, in a column, in Microsoft Word document. I believe you understand this work. And next, under formatting, is how to change the paper size. How do we change the paper size? My paper is too small. My paper is too big. I want to change the size of this paper. Yes. To change the paper size of your document, consult page layout. Page layout, you see size. You see have letter, legal, executive, A4, A5. You can see I'm working with A4. That is why it is marked. Okay. I want to convert it to legal. Legal is a foolscap, longer than A4. Letter is just almost A4 but smaller than A4. So now let me choose legal. You can see that my work changed due to the size of the paper I choose. You see, everything changed due to the size of paper I choose. So everything changed due to the size of paper I choose. So you see, so I have to return it back. I have to return it back by clicking undo, so that it will not scatter this one document. So next is how to rotate paper or page. We have 2 ways here. Either it is portrait, I'm working with portrait already, or portrait means vertical, then or horizontal, which is known as landscape. You can see I'm working on portrait. Page orientation, you click on page layout, click orientation, you choose portrait, which is the vertical, or landscape, horizontal. You can see the paper change horizontally, now more longer and shorter in length and longer in width. So that is how to do that in that. So what's next? Next is margin. In margin, select the margin size for the entire document or the current document section. So you click on margin. You have normal margin, you have narrow, you have moderate, you have wide, you have mirror, and so on and so forth. Let me work with normal margin. That is 1. So, and that is that. Let me convert my work back to portrait by going back to this. So, and you see that's anyway. That is how to apply some formatting in Microsoft Word document. To beautify your work, you have a lot of things to do in order to make your work attractive in Microsoft Word document. And I believe you understand what I'm saying so far. And in this juncture, I have to stop for today's lecture. And don't forget to subscribe and click on notification bell in this computer and technology channel for a new video, to receive the new video each time we post it. Thank you and remain blessed.